There we go. I gotta make sure I have the right. Hang on. That should be good. Hey everybody, welcome back. One more second. There we go. Alright. So I remember we did something in the tower. Don't know what we gotta do next. I know, actually I think we just report back to the boss. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we're gonna find out. Excuse me, young man. But were you just leaving the Pokemon Tower? You don't mind me asking, do you happen to come across one Mr. Fuji in here? An elderly gentleman, short, quiet, kind-looking. He's an old friend of mine, you see, and I would really like to... Oh, that uniform of yours. I see how it is. Well, I suppose you shouldn't be surprised. Never mind. My inquiry. Good day. Yeah, so I think we report back to the boss now. He does some good heals. Also, while we're doing things, I think it's finally time for us to get the God of all Pokemon. Yeah, it's finally time. Do we even have enough money? Because you know you gotta buy the God's loyalty and everything. Well, we'll find out. Hell yeah. Oh, wait, hang on. It's not a god, I'm sorry. It's a goddess. Hell yeah. Yo, we got our goddess. Let's go. Who are we gonna replace? Shit, I really don't want to get rid of any of these, I'm gonna be honest. I think for the joke, though, we have to get... Well, we'll evolve Meowth, and then we'll probably, like, swap out Meowth for them. I don't know, when does Meowth even evolve? Or do they need like a stone? I forget. I'm gonna be honest. Here. I think. I think this is the, yes. Alright, let's report in. Or we'll get stopped. Oh! Hi. Bye. Okay. That can't be good. Yeah, sure. Boss shouldn't be too happy. Yeah, he beat all you? Yeah, we're gonna see him. Oh, good. I'm glad for that. He's really mad, apparently. Going down. Oh boy. Ariana, it's positively the worst humiliation we have ever been through. If Lance and the Elite Four had stormed in here and busted us out, I would have been furious. If some petty small-time gang decided to marshal all its resources for a successful strike against us, I would have taken it as a slight upon my honor. But this area, what the devil could have prepared me for this? A child? I mean, what an Arceus name. I didn't know Arceus. But how do you guys know about Arceus? It's not even in this gen. Anyways, name am I to make of this? The most prestigious, notorious organization in all of Kanto, brought to its knees at the hands of some pre-adolescent twerp. I am disgusted, revulsed, ashamed at our incompetence. I've been naive, underestimated. The kid who took the kid, and look at him now. 4 badges and fully evolved Pokemon in his arsenal. Who knows, before we know it, he'll have earned the right to challenge Viridian Gym, and will decide that its leader should show up, and will demand that its leader show up to accept this his challenge. No, let's not get ahead of ourselves. But if it happens, we'll have to be ready, Ariana. You know, I'm always prepared for the eventuality. Giovanni, there are those of us you can count on to stand by your side until the end and beyond, if need be. Which I propose. It would seem as if our favorite little grunt has graced us with his presence. Cat, so you've returned. I'll be frank and tell you that Fuji's antics are the least of my concerns at the moment, but let's hear whatever you have to report. Anyway, quickly, you hear. What's that? There's more? Oh? Oh, could it be? Well, fine, you've piqued my interest. Take it from the start, if you would. A Pallet Town native, then, and licensed for Pokemon training by the chief trader himself. Well, that explains how the kid got a hold of that freak of a Charizard, at least. So, Oak is looking for Fuji, is he? God, what is he planning? Does he know about us? This could be bad. This could be very bad indeed. I think, Cat, I think it's about time you learn the truth. The things that happened in secret in the final year of the war. I never thought I'd to tell it all to a mere grunt, but I believe you've proven yourself worthy of hearing it. And if you're going to work with me to set things straight, it's best you had it clean from me. I'm going to tell you everything. was 11 years ago. Kento's war was going badly. It was clear that we could not win with thy force alone. But we had something that Lance and his boys did not. Something we knew that was the key to victory. The minds of the brightest scientists in this nation. Ever since the start of the war, Oak had been leading a number of secret initiatives to capture and harness the power of one Pokemon. One so rare, most laymen thought it was just a legend. But legends didn't win wars. Oak knew that better. One word got back that Dr. Fuji had at least caught hold of Mew. We knew there was no choice. The public could know. It would be the region's best kept secret. And our only chance of winning. But Mew could not be brandished like artillery on the battlefield, in the way Lance did his Johto dogs. And nor did Oak expect it could. By far the strongest Pokemon in existence, but contained in the body of the most benevolent and soft-hearted creature you could ever see. We couldn't make the thing knock out a Magikarp for sport, let alone ravage a coward of enemy monsters on the field. So Oak decided on another solution. To harness Mew's power, they would create from it a genetic clone, created from birth to be devoid of empathy and to possess an inanimate urge for battle. They called it the Mewtwo Project. At the time, it was the richest man in Kanto. I was the richest man in Kanto, and a devout member of Oak's Elite Four. I wanted to do everything I could for Kanto, so I funded the project. As an impressive team was assembled. Blaine, Fuji, Bill, and Professor Shigeki, Kanto's authority on genetic engineering. Each member was a genius in his own right, and wasn't afraid to work day and night for months for the chance to save Kanto. But the project proved much more difficult than expected. More test cases came out as formless, half-dead pieces of flesh that did not resemble Mew in any way. One of these early failures was particularly nasty, though equally as erratic and distinguishably shapeless as the others. The newborn monster had inherited Mew's strength. It broke from even the test tube and escaped the lab, killing several of the early specimens in its wake. The little incident became known as the catastrophic, and it scared the scientists as well as it did me. I began to lose faith in my investment, and I think Oak was starting to feel the same way. Luckily, however, Dr. Fuji soon gave new hope to the project.
Fuji suggested a way to contain Mew's power within a solid sediment body. By creating a clone that would combine Mew's DNA with that of a human. Initial tests proved promising, and the scientists agreed to each contribution of their sample of their DNA to be used as the Mew clone. Oak was the only one who refused to provide a DNA sample. His skepticism on the project had, by now, risen to its peak. Ironically, however, Fuji's theory proved correct. Sooner than anyone could anticipate, the team had produced their definite Mewtwo. A human-like, immensely powerful psychic Pokemon, possessing the relinquished, cold-bloodthirsty mind and sapient intelligence. Before anyone could prepare for the field, however, the Mewtwo project reached its natural conclusion. Devoid of empathy but distributing intelligence, the newborn clone could find no reason to fight for Kanto's cause. Why the war did not appeal to Mewtwo, we couldn't quite say, but it refused to be used as a military weapon. And when we insisted, it rebelled. With psychic powers, we had no means to control him. Mewtwo ruined the lab and escaped with the scientist who had given it life. Driven we believe, by a desire to find worthy Pokemon opponent, it sought refuge in the depths of a notoriously dangerous cave outside Cerulean City. As far as I know, that's where it still hides to this day. No capture expedition since, not by the government, by us, or any other party for that matter, has been successful. Soon after Mewtwo's escape, it was all over. Oak announced Kendo's surrender to Lance, and Johto ending the war. We had done our best to destroy all evidence of the project, but there was no hiding the team's involvement in some kind of military research. Fuji was the first to throw in the towel. The old coward openly pledged his allegiance to Lance, accepting any terms they gave him. Blank and Bill were more reluctant. But they eventually followed suit. Now to the Suge. Nobody knows. The old guy has been missing ever since the end of the war. And me? Well, Lance stripped me of my Elite Four position right quick. And Oak, the bastard traitor, left me to fend for myself. As if I hadn't invested my heart and soul, let alone my personal fortune, to defend a home now taken over by foreign aggressors. I knew it wasn't right. I knew that Kanto, at large, had been cheated of a battle we could have won. and I vowed to then that if Lance could not be taken down through legitimate means, then I would cripple him from the inside. I never looked back. So now you see, Cat, why recent developments have me very concerned indeed. Ariana, darling, I need you to leave for Verillion. We have no time to waste. With this red turb running around, I can't leave the gym unmanned. You will guard it in my absence. Is that what you want, Giovanni? But we won't like it, our boy. Nonsense. My son will come with you to Verillion, if need be. It will do him good. Very well, Giovanni. I'll be on my way. Sigh. Listen, Cat. Oak must despise everyone who worked on the Muji project. If all of a sudden he had business with Fuji after all these years, it can't be good news. I cannot imagine he still believes he could find some way to get at Mewtwo after all these years. But suppose he did. We have to know. That's why, Cat, I want you to go to Pallet Town yourself. Confront Oak in his lab to get to the bottom of what he's up to. If that means resorting to force, then so be it. The old guy is banned from Pokemon battling, so it's not likely to put up much of a fight anyways. And while you're out there, do see if you can gather any more information about this red kid, or his family from the locals. A key information, any weakness of his that we can exploit, would be a great help. All clear, Cat? Very good. Just one more thing before you go. Cat was promoted to Rocket Admin. Yeah, boys, we got a promotion. I'll say it's about time you've earned my trust, Cat. With this rank, I think you'll have no trouble stealing Pokemon from teenagers or women trainers. Oh! You'll also be obliged to carry one of these. Pager. This device will beep whenever I want one of my or all of my admins to report back to HQ. Whenever it goes off, I expect you to make your way here as soon as you possibly can. Yo, so we can just... That is all. You've shown a lot of promise, Cat. That's why I've chosen to invest in you like this. Do not let it go to waste, is that understood? Now a few with you, admin. No time to waste. I'm gonna check real quick to see if there's gonna be more dialogue while we're heading out before I end the episode, but in this case it's just a very dialogue heavy episode, I think. So we'll see real quick. Oh! Hey Cat, where are you going? Boy, what's with the new getup? Say what? They made little Cat an admin? Well, no jokes. So now you can rob women and teenagers, is it? Haha, congrats, bud. You know, given all my inborn gangster skills, it speaks to my modesty that they didn't promote me too yet, don't it? Now, any more juicy news? Oh, now you're going to Palatown to interrogate Professor Oak? Dude, no way, that's too rad. You know, they didn't give me a new mission yet. Why now isn't that a prime opportunity? I'll come with you to Pallet Town, and we'll beat the old professor together. Oh man, fate is too kind, isn't she, Cat? No. Well, Pallet Town, that's West Kento, isn't it? Soon, so we either go south from Mount Moon or through that pesky Diglett Cave by Vermilion. And we'll be right on track. Right on, pal, let's get cracking. You had better be the good cop, Cat, cause I'm as bad as hell. No, I didn't agree to this. You don't have my permission. I'm an admin. You have to listen to me. Or, did you already leave? I got paged. Hi there, Cat. It's been a while. Fill me in the latest rocket news if you would. Oh no. The little autistic kid knocked out you all senseless. Haha, sorry, but I find that rather humorous. Some kid. Oh, was that Giovanni finally reveals his wartime secrets? Good, then we're finally on the same page now, aren't we? I suppose he told you about the catastrophe as well then. Yes, that me too is well shut off in Sterling case. But I'm curious, did he happen to know what became of Mew after the project was shut down? No? Very well. Keep up the good work, Cat. You're a good friend to have. I'll talk to you later. Alright, that should be the end of interruptions, I would believe, so we're probably going to end this episode here, and I'll see you guys next time.